Alexander Navalny, murdered by Putin in the Siberian prison. A day after his death was announced, his wife came out with a video talking about how even in death, we should still follow Navalny's message and continue the resistance. I have here Gary V. Gary, what do you think about that video?
So great to be here. My guy, honestly, I just love that she's making content, right? Like in this day and age, you have to hustle, you have to grind, and even in tragedy, right? Like it's a difficult situation, but she's not being negative and she's on that grind and that content hustle. So I love that.
I think a lot of women, a lot of widows might just like take time to grieve, but she went right into gratitude, it felt like.
Right. Gratitude's super important, and grieving, I get it, but that's just negativity, right? So like being on that hustle and on that grind, like I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, her follower count went crazy after his death, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, like not being so hard on yourself. I love that so much. Right?
Great. Have you been following the Israel-Gaza stuff?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yes, love it so much.
You're what kind of Jew are you? You're
I'm originally from Belarus, the family, so somewhat affiliated. Yup. And I honestly think they could solve the entire crisis with NFTs. Non-fungible terrorism.
Right, a lot of terrorism is fungible.
Right, and I think honestly, you put that shit on the blockchain, you're golden, right?
There's a lot of money being left on the table.
Forget the wall of the West Bank, blockchain, right? That is where the currency is.
One big blockchain around the whole country.
Yep. And honestly, the ledger will basically, I think, solve the problem for you.
Fascinating. Are
right?
you
using Patient Panda to fight terrorism?
Do you talk about who you're going to vote for? Is that something you publicly talk about?
I love every human so much. I don't care whether it's Trump, whether it's Biden, whether it's Putin. Like, they all have my vote if they're down to make content.
Yeah, did you see Biden go on TikTok? He just launched
Loved
TikTok.
it so much. Reviewing ice cream.
Yeah. You
Love
liked
that.
it?
Love that so much.
What should his next move be?
LinkedIn. Underpriced attention on LinkedIn so much. The Facebook fan pages is huge right now, especially for his generation. Boomer, extrubers. Like boomers and groomers. That could be his page.
Well, if he ends up losing the election, he'll be happy he invested in LinkedIn while he was president.
I think, honestly, he could do a massive garage sale at the White House and flip some of that. It's amazing. So much, like, paraphernalia.
He's wasting a lot of time sleeping, it seems.
Yes.
But,
I mean, I'm all about that sleep hustle. Like, I sleep. I get my hours. I understand. But, like, he's not done. And I'm just like, you're not done until you're in the ground and maybe even coming back from the ground. I believe in coming back from the dead because I believe in the afterlife and staying positive. So, like, I think he could run another 4 terms and be fine with the right attitude, perspective.
Who's that guy who's been going around saying how, like, you can reverse your age?
He was just on Schultz on Flagrant.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah, what can Biden be doing to kind of reverse this? Because maybe the answer isn't find a new candidate. Maybe it's start reversing his age. By the time the election comes around, he could be 70, 50.
I think potentially Biden and myself are going to live forever. And that's my legacy. Start drawing pictures of the whole Biden family. Hunter, take some inspiration from his laptop, some inspo, right? Him with a few hookers, put it into animation, and create original characters. That'll be your legacy, and that's how you live forever.
How is that original character new Disney thing coming along, Gary?
I mean, I always said the NFT project, most would go to zero. I'm in it for the long game.
Right, and yours also might go to zero.
I want it to fail. Perspective.
If it fails, I think you'll have taught everyone this really profound lesson.
Yep.
That they'll never forget.
Right. Never forget. Very Jewish value.